Hello everyone, I'm currently on the metro heading into downtown Sydney. Today is Saturday, March 21st, 2026. An international fleet review hosted by the Royal Australian Navy is taking place in Sydney Harbour. It's a very rare opportunity to see so many ships from around the world gathered together. I've arrived at Circular Quay station on the metro. Many cruise ships come and go from Circular Quay. This time I'd like to take one of the lunch cruises to watch the fleet review. Since the ship hasn't arrived yet, I take a short break at this pub. It is a pub with a pretty nice atmosphere, and there were quite a lot of passengers from the massive cruise ships docked at the nearby pier. The harbour bridge is visible and the atmosphere is quite nice. I'll board the cruise ship from the pier on the left side of the screen. The boat has arrived, so let's go. There was already a long line of people waiting to board. So many people, right? Not too small. It's a much bigger ship than I expected. The ship I'll be boarding this time is the Vagabond Split, operated by Vagabond Cruises. The cruise departs at 1:15 p.m. and lasts approximately 3 hours. While there are usually many cruise ships in Sydney Harbour, this is a special service scheduled to take place during the fleet review. Check in by giving them my name at the front desk. The staff member at the reception desk showed us to our seat. It seemed the seats are assigned. The meal is a buffet, and the drinks are charged separately. We took our seat. We set sail a little after 1:15 p.m. The fleet review itself is scheduled to last about 2 hours from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. It's a great time to enjoy a slightly late lunch while watching the ships. According to the forecast up until yesterday, today's weather wasn't looking too good, but I'm glad it turned out to be a beautiful sunny day. The buffet is still being set up, so it looks like it will be a while before it's ready. Although the dining area is inside the ship, the weather is so nice that it's tempting to eat out on the deck. Since many passengers were still seated inside the ship at the early hour, I was able to take photos from the spacious deck. The dining area occupies 2 floors, the first and second. A Navy vessel has come into view. This is at the Mascotable Naval Base, home to the Royal Australian Navy headquarters. Right in front of us is the Royal Australian Navy's amphibious assault ship HMAS Canberra. The ship over there is the USS Fitzgerald of the US Navy. There are many other ships docked here as well. The fleet review is about to begin, so the ships are waiting, all ready to go. Over there is the Japanese frigate JS Kumano. Due to the fleet review, maritime traffic is restricted in this area at this time, but it appears that cruise ships are permitted to operate. There are many harbour cruise ships here. The delicious smell is starting to spread. It looks like the buffet will be ready shortly. It's time for the buffet. To avoid confusion if everyone went to get food at once, we were called to the buffet in the order of our seats. Here, what I had for the meal. It's mostly seafood. Once everyone has taken their first serving, you can go back for repairs as many as you want. Let's take a quick tour of the ship. This is the ship's entrance. The dining area is upstairs as well, and there are tables on the second floor as well. The menu is the same on the first floor. The view is much better than on the first floor. I'm back on the first floor. It started raining just as we were about to eat. It's hard to see outside, but it might have been the perfect time to eat. Since the rain had let up, I decided to step outside for a bit. The city's skyscrapers looks hazy in the distance. It seems we've come quite a long way. After the meal, a lot of people came out. The ship over there is a Canadian Navy supply ship. A large group of helicopters flew in from the west. Next up is the Air Force acrobatics team.
Well said, well said.
We've made our way back quite a bit toward the center of the Sydney Harbour. There are a lot of privately owned yachts and boats in this area. I don't know the exact schedule for the fleet review. It seems to still be going on. A helicopter with something hanging from the back flew in. It is flying the Royal Australian Navy flag. The flag is flying around Sydney Harbour. In front of the harbour bridge, it is making a U-turn and heading this way. The flag flew over Sydney Harbour twice before returning. It was a truly spectacular sight to see helicopters flying over the cruise ship. It's an experience you can only have on a cruise ship. I can hear music coming from inside. It's really lovely. Now that the fleet review is over, the harbour cruise is almost coming to the end. The ship coming into view on the left is the Captain Cook cruise ship. It appears that this ship was also operating a special cruise for the fleet review today.
Yes.
We sailed under the harbour bridge and came out on the other side. On the right is Luna Park, the amusement park.
Tuesday. And
go back inside. Dessert was waiting for me on board. I have this with my coffee. We've made it to the new cruise terminal at the far end. Although this is a civilian port, there were 2 Royal Australian Navy frigates docked here. It appears they have been moved here to wait while the Navy bases dock are being used by foreign vessels that have arrived for the fleet review. The large bridge coming into view is the Anzac Bridge. Our ship made a U-turn here. There was a board blasting music and having a party. It seems like something I often see in Sydney Harbour. We'll be arriving at the port shortly. Time is passing slowly.
Ask that before that, everyone please finishes their drinks. We just can't have any drinks taken off the vessel. Just make sure you check that you have all of your personal belongings with you. I do also have a raffle draw that I need to draw.
We sailed under the bridge and made our way back to Circular Quay. We'll be heading back to the wharf shortly. Circular Quay has a large cruise terminal, and recently cruise ships have been arriving and departing there every day. We've arrived safely. We'll be disembarking shortly. Our enjoyable 3 hours cruise has come to an end.
Thank you so much, guys. See ya.
Thank you for a comfortable and safe cruise. That's all for this video. How did you like the harbor cruise? Thank you for watching again. See you in the next video. See you soon.